Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed, Episode 6, Part 1. Tourney time! Funny story about this one, when it was first uploaded, he misspelled Tourney.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back
As
to
in Tourney.
Phoenix Coliseum. Today we are hosting the official Lancer tournament.
I'm not joking, I'm just
For
saying.
all those who don't know,
Phoenix
once a
Coliseum,
year the
Pendulum
Lancers
Dimension.
host a tournament to see who they think is worthy enough to join them in the ranks
Apparently
of
they're the Elite
Lancers.
Four, too.
And whilst only the top 8 will
wait,
be able
Jim
to become
and Cohen,
Lancers,
what am I saying?
we have plenty of great dueling schools and duel academies joining this year's tournament.
Woot!
So, stay tuned for this awesome Round 6 tournament.
Howdy, me partner.
How did we get into this mess?
I want to hear a Brit doing his best Western impersonation.
So, let me get this straight.
You guys already know about the evolution dimension and evolution summoning as a whole?
Yes.
Yep.
How?
Magic.
Simply put, it all started after the Coca-Cola Island incident.
Simply put,
Whilst
the plot
it was
demanded
hard
it.
finding evidence, we did manage to scoop some camera footage that was long destroyed after that incident.
If it was destroyed, how'd
The
you
footage
get
was
the
caught with
evidence?
2 duelists, one using what appeared to be a roid deck with unfamiliar cards, and the other one with a strange evolution summoning technique.
I wonder who that guy was.
Another bit of evidence was the fact that one of the duelists was wearing the exact same hat that you're wearing right about now.
There are several
However,
hats
that's
in the
not
world.
only piece of evidence. There have been previous sightings of this evolution mechanic over the past 5 years. However, every time one of our men tried to get information out of witnesses, the witnesses claimed that they had no memory.
Oh,
It was the Men in
that
Black, I
hypnosis
insist.
Device. You see, it runs on dual energy, so we have to defeat someone in a duel in order to use it to wipe out someone else's memory.
However, the true lot that solved this case was seeing you two duel recently.
Don't!
You, sir, have revealed to us that there is an evolution dimension. Now, what kind of threat does your evolution dimension oppose to
Well, we
our
still have a nuclear
dimensions?
bomb. That'll start.
Threat? My dimension isn't even a threat to begin with.
They kicked
We
you
discovered
out.
that other dimensions existed and the ability to travel to said dimensions. We didn't want you to be considered as a threat either, so we created spies to travel to your dimension to see if you weren't a threat. If anyone's a threat, it would be the Organization of the Forgotten.
organization?
Yeah, the other one's a separate nuclear. I was joking about the frickin'
In our
thing.
dimension, there were originally a bunch of petty thugs, but as we discovered that other dimensions other than our own existed, so did they. So they used this knowledge to try and find their own ways of traveling to our dimensions. And their numbers have grown ever since. I get that their intent is to make the meta non-existent and to make all cards treated as equal, but I don't know how they intend to do it though.
Make a bunch of broken
I
cards.
see. I suppose that makes sense of all the duelists that have been going missing lately. And what about you, Mr. Greendale? Where do you fit in all this?
Meh.
I've seen what this organization can do at first hand. They plan to invade our dimension, as well as all the other dimensions. This is my fight just as much as his.
I see. You know, as second in command of the Lancers, I have permission to throw you away and put you in jail.
But you won't do that.
But I'm not going to.
Come again?
I'm not
Mr.
going
Akuba
to.
has decided
Akuba?
that you'll be quite useful. Therefore, he has decided that you shall become one of us, the Lancers.
That was easy.
However, you must first prove yourself.
Of course.
You'll be joining our tournament, and if you make it to the top 8 competitors, you will join us absolutely scot-free of any charge.
Let's see if this ends about as well as the actual Miami
You
tournament.
will be
Waste of
completely
time.
under house arrest until
I mean,
this
granted, it
incident
allowed them all to
is
become
fully
Lancers,
dealt
but when you really think about it,
Any
not really a
questions?
point to it.
Yeah, I've got one.
Why?
What happens if we lose? Or if we refuse?
Will you take your soul? What?
Simply put, I am the man who gets to decide to put you in a mental institution
Oh,
or
boy.
not.
To be fair, you would both fit there.
Becoming Lancer sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah, me too. That's how...
What would you be put in a mental institution for?
You know, what happened to you going solo? I thought you
I
wanted
mean,
to be
just
left
pretend you
alone.
didn't know any of this
Well, I
stuff,
won't
so
be
you
left
know.
alone, but I won't be going anywhere.
How do we both get seat number 7? This is very convenient.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're closing up sign-ups, so we'll see you all. Wait!
You can't start
Oh,
this
for
tournament
fuck's sake.
without the one, the only, the handsome Jones Turner.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe Tourney wasn't misspelled. It was a pun. It wasn't Tourney time. It was Turner time.
Who's this guy? The Jones Turner, the legendary duelist from Phoenix University.
Oh, God.
Oh, weren't you that Gaga Black that got beat 50 times in a row?
Exactly.
You mean
Hey.
Gaga good? Oh no, not this guy again. You know him? Yeah, Jones Turner. He discovered my little evolution summoning technique, so he tried to duel me with an ante to try and get my deck.
You worked
Naturally,
very
I
well.
beat him, and I had to erase his memory. Wait a minute! You remember to erase his memory, but not mine? I'd rather not talk about that.
Selective memory.
You are really bad at this.
Yeah, I kind of
As
am.
bad at being an agent, I doubt you'd be any better of a spy.
Sure, the fact that I got kicked out by the mentioned.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Look, everyone, I want to join your tournament and prove that I'm one of the best duelists in Phoenix University. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, good gravy. Stop with the shit-eating
I'm
grin.
calling security.
Cop, hello, police.
Hello?
Security called me.
Oh, Mr. Akuba.
Aquaba?
Hey, long time no see. Excuse me?
It's Aquaba to get around the copyright. It's not
Sir,
Aquaba,
are
it's
you insane?
Aquaba. Completely different. Original
Yes,
characters
I
do not
value my
steal.
job. Alright, fine. Jeez.
Maybe this is how the Brits pronounce Aquaba, I don't know.
Okay, right. Good news, Mr. Turner. You have actually been given a chance to compete in our tournament.
I'm going to curb
All
stomp you
have
in the
to do
next
is beat one of
century.
our contestants, then you'll take that contestant's place in the tournament.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Your opponent is Bit, one of the Insector twins.
Twins?
Insector twins. Ooh, I've heard of these two. They're two of the most powerful duelists from Duel Academy.
$5 they're
Insect
using
monsters,
for
but in different
made it
ways.
support.
Bit uses a Swarmony deck that focuses on spreading counters on the field to manipulate his opponents. Then you've got Bite in his Parasite deck that focuses on locking down his opponent's monsters through different ways. Huh. Right. Alright, Mr. Insector, prepare to lose! Let's just get this over with. Because, honestly, I don't think you'll really be much of a challenge.
He won't.
It's time to duel. Get set to get decked.
Please die.
I'll go first. I draw. I'll start this turn off by summoning Swarmony Lemon Bee. When this monster is summoned, it gains 1 swarm counter.
Now I play the spell Insect Imitation.
By tributing my bee, I can special summon an insect monster that's 1 level
To
higher.
be fair, when I said made
special
up cards, I
summon
was more
Swarmony
referring
Apple
to,
Ant.
you know,
When
like
this monster is summoned, it gains 1 swarm counter
the
as
made
well.
up support cards for
Next, I'll activate the
Insectors.
effect of Swarmony Bee in my graveyard. By removing 1 swarm counter on the
Not
field,
just
I
made
can
up cards in
special
general,
summon
just
it.
made up support.
Next, I'll activate the effect of my Swarmony Apple Ant. When a Swarmony monster is special summoned other than itself, I get to add 1 Polymerization or Swarmony monster
boy,
from my
the
deck to
fusion
my
deck.
hand. And I think you know what's coming up next.
Poly?
I play Polymerization and fuse these 2 monsters together.
With the strength of the ant and the sting of the bee fused together, a new monster.
I shall call it an
emerges.
abomination.
I fusion summon! Rise, Swarmony Vanilla Wasp! Every time you special summon a monster, Swarmony Wasp puts 1 swarm counter on it. Furthermore, Swarmony Wasp cannot be destroyed or tributed by card effects, so long as there's a swarm counter on the field. I'll set 1 card face down and end my
Destroyed or
turn.
tributed by card
It's my
effects.
turn. Draw a card! A restart. I activate the spell card, Moray of Greed. With this spell card, I can shuffle 2 water monsters back into my deck to draw 3 new cards.
Which makes you break
Next,
even.
I summon Swashbuckler Crust Captain.
Oh, boy.
This monster can be special summoned to my side of the field if I control no monsters or a Swashbuckler monster. Next, I activate Crust Captain's special ability. When it's summoned, I can add one Swashbuckler monster from my deck to my hand. Then, if it's a level lower than Crust Captain, I can reveal that monster and decrease Crust Captain's level by that of the monster I revealed.
Must be an Xyz deck.
Then I can summon it. I special summon Swashbuckler Tentamaiden.
Level 2.
Since Tentamaiden's a level 2 monster, Crust Captain loses 2 of its levels, turning it from a level 5 to a level 3 monster. Also, I forgot to mention, Crust Captain is a tuner monster.
Or the Synchro deck.
So I guess you're going to Synchro Summon.
Wrong, I'm going to
So
Pendulum
I tune
Summon.
level 3 Crust Captain and level 2 Tentamaiden together.
I'm tuning together the new and improved Swashbuckler of the Sea.
I Synchro Summon. Rise, Swashbuckler Land Swordfish. And did I forget to mention Land Swordfish can inflict piercing damage, attack and destroy his wasp? I activate my trap card, Swarmany Zap.
Sting.
You see, every time you special summoned a monster, it gained a swarm counter, including that Synchro monster of yours. And with this trap card, I can negate the attack of any monster that has a swarm counter. Furthermore, inflict 200 points of damage for every swarm counter on it.
Yeah.
Not so fast. You see, my Lance Swordfish has another effect. It can attack all special summoned monsters you control, which means I can keep attacking your monster
So it's not
until
once
it's
each.
destroyed. Attack again! Not so fast. It's not a once per turn effect, which means I can activate its effect again to negate the attack. Phew. That doesn't bother me, because now I'm going to attack again! Didn't you hear me? I can negate the attack. No matter, that's exactly what I want you to do. You see, your card effect says that you can negate any number of attacks that I throw at you, but it doesn't say it can't negate all attacks. That means there's a limit to how many attacks it can negate. Wait, what? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Alright, Lance Swordfish, attack again! Negate.
We're gonna be an infinite loop,
We'll
aren't we?
attack again! Negate. Attack again! He does realize that trap isn't gonna go away.
12
right?
days later.
Honestly, I'm just wondering how long we're actually gonna be here for.
Several hours later. I know it says 2, but bite me. I think I'm more accurate. Oh, boy. He's just playing Mario Kart or something. I thought he was going to run out of counters eventually.
Why can't I defeat you? You know what? Fine. I set Mirror Force face
Why'd you
down
tell
and
me?
end my turn.
Oh my gosh, something happened. That wasn't
Did
the
he say
same
that
thing.
was his turn? Wait a minute. Did he say he'll set Mirror Force? Oh, what? Hey, word of advice. You can set 2 types of face downs. Spells and traps. Never say which it is. It's over. Since Mirror Force is face down on my field, you're forbidden to attack, because if you do, I'll destroy all of your attack position monsters.
MST.
This duel is over.
No matter what you throw at me,
I activate Sparks.
Jones Turner will become
I file copyright infringement over Ragnarok 2, but you know what? That's too funny. It gets a pass. Even the
we
announcer
have
fell
a
asleep.
winner.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Sparks too strong. Konami, please ban.
For game? This was way too pathetic. I'm done here.
I
Let me
love
know when
that
the first
Sparks
real
for
round
game has
begins.
become such a meme. It's actually showing up in some fan-made
I lost.
things.
But
not a lot of
Jones
them, but
Turner
just
had
like
the
the fact
perfect
that they're
strategy.
all amazing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we'll be. Thanks. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new announcement to make. I would like to announce on behalf of Declan Akuba that. Are you serious?
Lane Jones in anyway.
I mean, that due to one of our contestants being sick, Jones Turner
Me.
will be taking his place in the tournament.
So that was a waste of time!
I wish I was making that up.
I knew it! I will become a Lancer!
Are you gonna fight the
Thank
other
you,
Inzector
people,
guy?
and I'll see you in the tournament!
That guy is the Hercules Satan of Unleashed. Gets way too lucky.
Ring a bell. know that name. I just can't remember where.
All right,
come
ladies
up
and
eventually.
gentlemen,
Or
in
maybe
the
it's a
famous
reference to, like,
words of
episode 1 or
Yui
something, I can't
Kisakaki
remember.
himself, that's a wrap. We'll be seeing you tomorrow for the official rounds of the
That's
Phoenix
a wrap. The
University
entire arena
Lancer
groans,
tournaments.
because you know how they feel about Yuya. Ugh. Question of the day. How annoying was Eno? What's your favorite archetype focused on fusion? Ah, fuck, I don't play a lot of fusion decks. You know what? I'm going to go generic and say elemental heroes. See ya.